Here's
I'm meteorologist Jared Heil here at WHAS 11 with a weather update for you. We have a tornado warning that's been issued for parts of Crawford and Perry counties. This warning is in effect until 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's currently 10 till, so this is what we call a short fused warning. It will be on for about 10 more minutes. So we'll keep you updated on this weather situation as long as that warning is in effect. This is about 40 miles to the west of Louisville in a part of Indiana that recently saw a tornado yesterday very close to or just north of this warning location. As we go over to radar, you can see a couple of areas of some broad rotation on the reflectivity by the curls and the reflectivity scope right in this general area right here. And in that situation, sometimes the winds are such that some brief rotation could make it down toward the ground. As we zoom in here to parts of Crawford and Perry counties, notice that the rotation is not overly strong, not really well defined. If we go back a couple of scans, there was some rotation back here close to Leopold. I'm going to go over to the radar at the Louisville International Airport, as that showed some actual rotation as well right there at 4:41 p.m. very close to Leopold. That was about 8 minutes ago, but that rotation does look a little bit weaker at this point. Bottom line, though, a tornado warning is in effect, so the best thing you can do if you're in this location is get in your basement, away from windows. If you don't have a basement, seek shelter as far away from the exterior of your home as possible, and please do abandon mobile homes. I'm going to put a track on this storm for you, move it off to the east-northeast at around 25 to 30 miles an hour. These things are not moving very quickly this afternoon, but that'll put it over or just south of English, moving into the Blue River corridor here in just a little bit along the Crawford-Harrison County line. So Kirby, Alton, Leavenworth, the next 10 to 15 minutes, that storm going to be on top of you. Milltown, DePaul, White Cloud, and Ramsey over the next half hour. Same story. Strong thunderstorm with the potential tornado in that location. This warning again goes until the top of the hour for that portion of Crawford and Perry counties. We have other warnings in effect across the Ohio Valley. Farther south for parts of Crawford, Perry, and Hancock counties, a severe thunderstorm warning that's currently in effect. That storm looks fairly impressive on the radar as well, likely putting down some strong gusty winds. That shade of blue just east of Tell City, indicative of wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour right along Highway 237. The good thing about this, folks, is I do not have any confirmation so far of a tornado touching down with that northern storm that we had the tornado warning for. But if we go back to reflectivity, you can see the little supercell nature to it with this curl in the reflectivity pattern. There is some rotation in that storm in that general area just toward the east of Highway 66 and just north of the Ohio River. But again, that rotation does not look as impressive as it once did. Nonetheless, we do still have this tornado warning that's in effect until the top of the hour. As we take a look at the entire viewing area, you can see those are the only warnings that we have, but we do have a severe thunderstorm watch that's been issued for pretty much the entire area except for the far northern and the far southeastern counties. That's going to go until 10 p.m. Central Time for the potential for severe weather through the early to middle part of the evening. So we'll be definitely keeping you updated on any storms that develop, because additional storms are trying to fire up across parts of southwest Kentucky, and those could move north and northeast into parts of our viewing area a bit later on this evening. Bottom line right now, what we have for you, a couple of warnings. We have the tornado warning in Crawford and Perry counties. We also have the severe thunderstorm warning in southwestern Perry County, and that's probably the stronger of the two storms, to be honest with you. If we go back over to reflectivity, show you the heavy rain that's falling down here across southern portions of Perry County, then turn on the wind field. Well, that's a wind gust right there in that shade of blue of around 60 to 65 miles an hour moving across the rural southern sections of Perry County. But again, we have the tornado warning that's farther north in this general area. Crawford and Perry counties, but the rotation does not look to be as impressive as it once did. It does look like the winds are picking up in this storm, probably 40 to 50, locally 60 miles an hour. But again, the rotation does not look as impressive on the Louisville radar at Fort Knox as it did just a few minutes ago. And if I go back over to the radar that they used to warn on this storm, it also does not look as impressive as it once did. Bottom line, what we have for you, 2 warnings in effect: the tornado warning for parts of Crawford and Perry counties, and then the thunderstorm warning over toward Tell City. What we're going to do here is I think I'm going to send you back to programming. If we get new information that would indicate that this storm has re-strengthened, we will come back on the air as soon as possible. But in the meantime, I'm meteorologist Jared Heil here at WHAS 11. We'll keep you updated on this storm and the other storms across the area through the afternoon, on air, online, and on social media. We'll talk to you soon.
And help us find those cures by getting involved.